Hi, hello to everyone. In this video, I'm going to solve a problem, that is, if the points A 6, 1, B 8, 2, C 9, 4, and D P, 3 are the vertices of parallelogram taken in order. Find the value of P, which is given in the point D. So I have taken a parallelogram so that I have given names for each vertices A, B, C, D, and I took a diagonal within the parallelogram. From the properties of parallelogram, we can say that actually AB means the two parallel sides are equal. Okay, opposite sides of the parallelogram are parallel and equal, so that what we can say, AB equals to CD, right? So here I took AB, and for this C and D, C what 9 comma 4, D is P comma 3. Okay, actually the sides length is nothing but the distance between the 2 points in the parallelogram, right? So this is the formula we have to use for it to find the sides length. Okay, so AB equals to root of x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So here x2 is 8, x1 6. 8 minus 6 whole square plus 2 minus 1 whole square equal to 2 square plus 1 equals to root of 4 plus 1 is 5. In the same way, find the length of the side CD. So there D is given, in the point D is given P. So what we will get, 9 minus P whole square plus 4 minus 3 whole square equals to root of 9 minus P whole square plus 1. Now what we know, AB equals to CD, no? So I equated the 2. After equating the two, both sides are having root. So to cancel the root, I squared both sides. So after squaring both sides, what we will get? Square and root get cancelled, and the remains the only terms. So 5 equal to 9 minus b whole square plus 1. 5 equal to, this is a minus b whole square formula. A square plus b square minus 2ab plus 1. Next 5 equal to p square. I rearranged the terms in this expression, in this equation. P square minus 18p plus 81 plus 1 means 82. Now 5 comes the other side and becomes there 77 constant. P square minus 18p plus 77 equal to 0. Now this is a quadratic equation, so that we can find the value for p. So here 77 ones 77. What are the factors for 77? You can take 11 sevens is 77, and 11 and 7 plus you add, you will get 18. And so I divided 18 into minus 11p minus 7p. Okay, so in the first two terms we are having p common, so p minus 11. In the second two terms we are having minus 7 common, and one more p minus 11 remains. So in these two terms again p minus 11 is common, so p minus 11 into p minus 7 equal to 0. So that whenever two numbers are multiplied and we got the 0 result, then any one must be 0. So p minus 11 equal to 0 or p minus 7